Hey there, everybody, and welcome into another edition of Team and Check-Ins. Today, I'm joined by the Atlantis Leviathans. Guys, thanks so much for coming in and talking with us. I'm going to be honest. I've had to, kind of get ready to say all these new names, instead of the org names, that kind of stuff. And I think for you guys, it's the hardest to say Leviathans instead of Sanguine. You guys were like so connected to that organization. Is it weird for you guys to not be a part of Sanguine anymore and be the Leviathans now?
Yeah, I think like all our history in like the professional industry started with Sanguine, and now that we're not part of Sanguine, it's kind of sad, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think that brand became so synonymous with you guys, but we're hoping that the Leviathans can do that for you now. And I think that staying so consistent with your identity has been a key factor for why you've been so identifiable with that. This team has gone through a roster change for the first time since you kind of blown up and came into the public eye. Yarkor, I want to start with you because you're the one who's changing roles. Is it exciting to come into this year and kind of be playing a new position?
Yeah, I think it's like a new challenge. Like there is like always new things to learn, and like there is like always room to improvement, and learning like a new role, it will give you always like a different perspective for how you really want to play the game. Mm-hmm. And when you like kinda being playing different roles, you have like a whole idea of how do you really want to do things. Mm-hmm. So right now I think it would be fun to learn, to like practice and be better at those like ADC mechanics. So I think it will be fun.
Has he, for the rest of you guys at the table, I mean, Yarkor obviously a longtime solo laner at this point. Have you guys seen those solo laner tendencies coming out? I mean, is he diving with you, Panatom, into the backline still sometimes?
Yeah, a lot. Oh. Yeah, I feel that a lot because I'm always like alone in the backline, and where's Yarkor? And Yarkor is like with Panatom and running in his backline.
I just saw the Danza ult coming with me ganking the mid. I don't know. It's fun.
You're like, hey, I need help back here, and he's like, why? If you're getting in there and owning, you're getting in there and owning at the very least. It's been one of you guys' calling cards, I think, as a team, is that you guys play the game a ton. That certainly hasn't changed here so far in Season 8. We're seeing you guys hit the ranked queues all the time. How have you guys liked the Season 8 map changes so far and just playing on it? Panatom, we can start with you.
I really like that map because I feel there is a lot of farm for the junglers now. So you can't care about ganks, but you have a lot of farms, so you can go ahead just farming and don't be behind of the ADC just because you are a jungler. So that's fun for me at least.
Yeah, you've been killing it, man. How many accounts you got at the MMR cap now?
I have 2. Going for the third one.
How close are you? What are you at as of right now?
I am like I need 200 MMR for the third account. So.
Man, jungle bad in Season 8, by the way. That's what everyone kept saying.
OP junglers.
OP role.
Yeah, it has to be an OP role. How about for you, Rangyo?
I think the starter thing that they put in the game, it makes the game more like, I don't know, you have to think like what is the best for some scenarios. And I think for support right now, it's kind of fun. You can bring a lot of things if you can, and obviously in rank, everything works. So I think it's more fun to play now the game, probably, for support.
Shinta?
Yeah, I think it's really good. I think new maps and completely like new meta, new things is really, really good. And for me, the mage especially, it's really fun because we have, you are mid too, we have a lot of mage to play, Tiamat, Persephone, a lot of cool characters, and it's really fun to play.
Yeah. Yarkor, you've been playing a different role. Are you having more fun in ADC right now than you were in solo last year?
Yeah, I feel like, I think it's kind of the same. That it's going to be always a jungler ganking you every lane you go. So
tell me about it.
Yeah, it's just going to be like the same every lane you go. But yeah, I think it's like really fun to just stand in place and kill everyone because you're an OP ADC, So, yeah.
Yeah, I have those moments for sure. I think I'm curious because so much, you guys were a polarizing team last year. You had a lot of people who were very supportive of you and were really excited to see you come in and play. I think you had an inordinate almost amount of noise around you when you guys were doing poorly. How much did that affect you guys last year? Did you have to grow up at all? Shinto, I guess I can direct it more at you. How did your mentality kind of change as you kind of came in more into the public eye last year?
I don't know. I think I'm more like a guy like just concentrate in the game and try to be the best at the game. I try hard the game and not like seeing what the people say or they hate. Just try to be the best and try to improve like a team and be the best always.
Last year, and when you were in this position last year, was a lot of unknowns. You know, no one really knows how good you guys are going to be. And then you come out and you have an unbelievable performance, phase one. You know, you finish top seed. Do you feel more pressure coming into this year than you did last year to try and match that same level of performance?
I think the pressure is always going to be, and especially because right now we kick Netroy, and obviously if we do bad, it will be like, you know, we'll be like clowns or the devils, whatever. But yeah, I think the pressure, it's not a fact on us. I mean, we're just gonna play our game. We're just with the same mentality. We want to win, and we all want to perform as best as we can.
I think another one of those overarching things about your team last year that a lot of people talked about was the fact that you guys played this, stuck to your strength gods, didn't tend to stray too much from those. Is that something that you're working on this year, trying to branch out and be a little bit more unpredictable, or do you think that just sticking to the gods that you know you're comfortable with is still the right way to go?
I think it will depend of where we really wanted to do. I mean, we're gonna try things and see what is the best for every single role, and we'll see how we're gonna play that game, for example, and how we're gonna play against I don't know, different teams. So I think we maybe will try to shift it off a little bit this year, so it won't be like the same. But we're gonna still be playing the best gods in the role, like there's no doubt about it.
Yeah,
I think there is no reason to don't do that.
I think the people is wrong. The people thinks we play the gods because it's our god pool, but we only play the gods because we think the god is OP. I mean, it's, for example, for me, if Persephone is OP, and I'm gonna play Persephone 100% and all that. So we play the OP gods and yeah, try hard in always.
Do you think that a lot of people attribute your lack of success at LAN to being predictable in those picks? Do you agree with that assessment, or do you think that it was just a coincidence?
Nah, I think we just play bad at lands because we get nervous. I'm pretty sure it's more nervous than other thing. Yeah, I think the lands we lose because for us, because the nervous or whatever happened there. It's not because the picks and all that.
Yeah, also we were SMITEPro and we didn't have like the experience, like now 1 year SPL, all the drama, all like the camera, like interviews, like you're exposing more yourself. So in LANs it will be like more comfortable for ourselves to be just playing like home, maybe.
With a little bit of time removed from a disappointing loss at the World Championships, now that you can look back at your first year as a whole, do you view your first year in the SPL as a success, Panatom?
No. To be honest, no. Because I feel like we could win some lands. Like, we could win Worlds because we were getting a lot of practice before. And at least me, I saw a lot of potential. I think we could win Worlds, but I mean, it doesn't work. But I mean, it's okay, I guess.
Hey, look, I know it probably still hurts, but
yeah.
what a great first year you guys had, and I think that a lot of people, when we're talking about where teams are going to place, I've been surprised at a lot of teams and a lot of fans not having you guys as you know, definite top end contenders, because you were all of last year. Do you guys see yourselves as top of the SPL contenders coming into this year?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we always want to be the best, and we don't care basically what people say. It's like the same opinion last year. Sanguine last place, they're gonna lose against Obey. Guess what? But like, I'm not saying like we're gonna be first, we're gonna be the best, but we are also trying to be like the best and improve every game.
I think we need to figure out how to pass the bad moments or the bad games to win that bad games. And when we have like rough moments or when we get nervous, we need to figure out how to play against that, or how to still doing good when we have that like type of games.
Yeah, I think that's part of the maturation process of being in a league like the SPL is learning how to win on your off days and then capitalizing on the days where you come in and look really good. Sorry, I kind of dove in there. Let's lighten it up a little bit. Now that things are starting to open up, vaccines are going out. You guys spent your first year in America kind of locked in the Sanguine house. What are you guys excited to do now that the things are starting to open up a little bit? Anything come to mind?
Yeah, I mean, Shinto and myself just turned 21, so hopefully some plans there.
Yeah, I've got a couple of ideas for things you might be able to do now that you're 21.
Nah, but first of all, like, visit Atlanta in general. Go to places here in Atlanta, go to parks, I don't know, play soccer, like do normal things we can do the last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hope this year is better than the last.
Yeah, it must have been tough. I mean, being in a new country and not being able to leave. What did you guys do to keep yourselves entertained last year?
MMR.
Ranked games.
Do you think that that's this year, last year was, oh man, Sanguine grinds the game so much. This year it's, man, Panatom's free kick is really nuts this year, but he's not exactly hitting the cues anymore. Are you guys going to try and scale it back or try and keep that balance there for Smite and going out and having fun in real life?
I think, for example, we have been having some meetings, like just talking, I don't know. And I think that's what we lacked last year, maybe.
Yeah.
We weren't like a team. We were just everyone by their own. And now I think we're more like a team. It's like, yo, what's up? What are you doing? Do you need anything? Like something you need? And I think we're improving on that, I think.
I mean, this year we're going to try to do more things outside the game.
Sure.
Like meet each other, know each other, and do things outside the game. And yeah, try and do that.
I know a lot of teams have split up and done separate apartments. Is the plan for you guys to still all be in one house this year, or are you doing separate apartments?
We are going to be in the same house.
Yeah,
We're going to be
the
the same house that last year, so.
Okay. All right, great.
But yeah, now it's going to be, we're going to be separate because last year was all in a one room. And that was kind of awkward to like play and all that. But now we're more chilling all in our room with our PC and in our space.
Yeah. So now that when Panatom gets super hype and starts yelling,
Yeah.
it's not going through everybody's microphone, basically, is what you're telling me. I think that's one of the most fun parts. I mean, I can't wait to have you guys in the studio because you guys are one of the more animated teams when things are going well. I mean, you guys tend to get pretty loud. Is it always Panatom that's leading the charge? Because I feel like he's usually the one I see.
No, actually, Panatom in screams and in competitive is quiet. It's never talk. But when he's streaming on playing rank, he's like the most loud guy.
Yeah, because
in the country.
I like go to the kitchen and I can hear Panatom because he's downstairs. Like, wait, what? Is this guy really talking like that? But in screaming, he doesn't like talk like this.
well, there's no MMR on the line in screaming.
Yeah, we always meme about that.
Yeah, it's I'm sure that's a big thing. Now that Julio's coming in and eventually he'll be here and moving in with you guys, I'm sure you've talked with him a decent amount coming into this year. What are you excited for him to bring to the squad?
I think we need, like, Julio is one of the guys just like us. Like, he wants to show that he deserves to be in the SPL. He has been improving a lot, but he never got like the chance to get into SPL. And now that he's going to be able to play here, I think he's going to be like try-harding all the time, and that's why we want like people with passion and that he likes the game.
How do you think he's going to fit? I mean, you guys have always seemed like such a tight-knit group and having fun all the time. I mean, admittedly, I don't know a whole lot about Julio and his personality. Is he a more quiet type? You think he's going to be yelling with you guys? What do you expect?
No, he's probably the most yeller guy. He's going to yell a lot.
I've heard that he can troll a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, he rage a lot. We scream and he's playing from you and he rage a lot. You only hear in the background, his keyboard like, this fucking ping, I can't play with this ping.
Well, hopefully that issue will be resolved sooner rather than later. But I'm sure he'll find something else to rage about. I mean, Panatom, you're not ganking him enough. He's losing blues.
He's gonna be good. He's gonna have his blue on cooldown, so it's okay.
Okay. Whew, I'm sure he's watching it like, yeah, I better get my blues on cooldown. You mentioned Panatom streaming a lot. A lot of you guys have been streaming a decent amount, and I pop in from time to time, and I think it's so cool to see the Latin American community really come up behind you guys, and they're always there, and the chat's going wild every time you guys make a play. How important is it to you guys to have that established fan base, not just of SPL fans here in America, but also in South America and in between in Latin America?
I think it's like really important. At least I think that we always have in mind that we are here because of all of them. I feel like like every single one of the people that play the game from our regions art or contribute like a little bit to help us be here. Like, I mean, we used to play in that region when everyone used to play there. So we used to practice there. We used to play ranks there. We used to, scrim against each other or other teams there. So all the people that support us used to play and help us grow as players, as in person. So I feel that it's like really important to feel that they have like our backs and they want to watch us succeed in what we're doing.
Yeah. And I think you guys are clearly doing that. I mean, one of the teams that when I'm looking at how the standings are shaking up, I don't know how anyone's putting you guys below the top half of the league based on what you guys did last year. Or how excited are you to go back out there and prove to do it again? Because I imagine if I were in your guys' shoes, after having such a good regular season and showing some great flashes of brilliance, I think the way that your set with Renegades went would leave me with a bitter taste in my mouth. I think I'd want to get back out there. Do you guys feel the same way?
We don't like to remind that, but yeah, because
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. We feel that we could have like done so many different things on those games too. So
yeah,
but like for this year, we're just gonna improve. I feel like in every single aspect that we can. Like we talk, and we knew what happened last year on when we lose and when we win. And for this year, we're gonna try to be different at least.
Yeah.
And just improve.
Yeah. Shinto, were you gonna say something there?
Yeah, I think the last year was the rookie year for us. Was to see what the SPL is about. Like the rookie was the first year. We don't know what to do or what we're gonna do, but now we are more prepared, and we know our mistake from the other year. I'm pretty sure we're gonna destroy everyone.
I will have to ask before we get going though that one of the things I'm curious on if you're gonna improve upon the Sanguine scrim schedule last year. I've heard a lot of talk. How's it been going? That was Sanguine. Now you're the Leviathans. How's the Leviathan scrim schedule going so far?
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Probably not gonna change.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to sleep. I mean, we can all agree on that, and we have like the weirdest schedule ever.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're gonna try to be on time. We don't want to be that guy that is always late, but maybe sometimes we will be late. We're not gonna.
Sometimes like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Maybe an hour. Yeah. But we will be there,
yeah, it's gonna be a good screen for sure.
It will be worth waiting if you want to wait,
There you go. The team that's worth waiting for, the Atlantis Leviathans. Can't wait to watch you guys play this year. Good luck, guys. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time here on the Team Check-In.